Hi, my name's Roger Mays, and welcome to our behind-the-scenes edition of An Adult Evening with Shel Silverstein. Fasten your seatbelts for this one. We're pulling out all the stops, not for kids. Inside behind the scenes, you're going to find out what our students are doing in trying to mount their scenes, and I think you'll really enjoy what they have to say about being part of this hilarious production. So we'd like to thank you for joining us on Behind the Scenes, and welcome to An Adult Evening with Shel Silverstein.
This is definitely the most mature content play I've ever been in, for sure.
Something that's interesting about this production as opposed to most plays that people would see is that it's not a single storyline, it's different scenes all put together, but they have kind of the general idea. It's adult comedy, very adult comedy, and every scene has a different form of adult comedy. So everybody has their own little taste where one person might think, oh, that was a little iffy, and then the next one would be like, that's really funny. So I think it has a little bit of everything for everyone.
You can expect to see a lot more than you're paying for, but I think you'll also be hearing a lot more than you expect to.
You can expect a lot of interesting and shocking language that you probably wouldn't expect in other shows. Some topics and some things that might get a little risque, but it's still enjoyable. I mean, it's kept pretty darn clean for what it is.
It's the mixture of the wordplay and the physical comedy that goes along with it that I really enjoy.
It is nothing like other productions I've been in. When I was in high school theater, there were the 4 words that you never said on stage. No matter what the play, if you were going to be putting on in high school, you never said those words. And now this, the first play I'm doing in college, one of those words is in every single scene, has one of those words. But it connects to people a lot better also, because everyone sort of recognizes the pure emotion you get when you say like a powerful swear word. So the audience can connect to that humor a lot better, because they, in that situation, would probably be dropping an F-bomb. So if the actors do it, it just makes it a lot more human for them.
It's really a lot of fun because during this show, there's a lot of audience involvement. That's what I really like about it, is there's no fourth wall, really.
Expect to be surprised by everything because, I mean, there are parts where you think, oh, this is hilarious, and then there are very uncomfortable scenes, and just one of the scenes, I'm sitting back in my chair this is very strange, but it's all very funny and just very surprising in different ways. So as an audience member, I just come in expecting to see tons of unexpected crazy stuff going on.
You need to come with an open mind, most definitely.
I enjoy the way it's set up, how everybody works together. Apart from high school theater, it's so much more smoother, it works a lot better, everyone works together. It's not really a competition of, oh, I'm better than you, or my part is better than you. There's none of that. It's just about what can we do to help you.
There's definitely a comfort level of mine that I have to push past, so far as modesty and that sort of thing.
Roger was very helpful. He was meticulous in going through each and every single phrase and telling us exactly what he wanted us to see, bringing into the character's emotions, what the person is thinking at that exact point in time. And at first, I was sort of daunted by that. I thought, well, if we're going to be going through this scene word by word, will we ever get to run it? But I see in hindsight now that just doing that, going over it word by word, makes it so that, I mean, after 2 runs of the scene, we were down, we were memorized, we didn't need our scripts. It was really helpful. I'm glad that I had them as the creative directive team instead of just trying to do it myself.
We're just having a grand old time. This is a very fun show to work on, and it really is reflected in our rehearsals, in our offstage time, in our behind-the-scenes time as well. We're messing around, but we're also doing our job. We're having a fun time doing it.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks so much to Dan Binkard, who puts this all together, giving you and the rest of our audience a good look behind the scenes here at Chadron State College and a good look behind the scenes on An Adult Evening of Shel Silverstein. If anybody watching has questions or wants to know more about what it's like to be part of the theater scene here at Chadron State College, we'd love to hear from you. give me an email, please, at rmays@csc.edu. Thank you once again for joining us on An Adult Evening with Shel Silverstein.